come along to Melody Roundup. Well, greetings and salutations from Pine Ridge, Arkansas, where Melody Roundup is visiting those $5 financiers, Lum and Abner, and their guest for today, Jimmy Wakely and his rodeo boys. Now, listen to Jimmy and the boys take off with Goodbye, Old Paint.
Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. I'm leaving Cheyenne, I'm off to Montana. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Old paint's a good pony, he paces when he can. Goodbye, my little pony, I'm leaving Cheyenne. I'm leaving Cheyenne, I'm off to Montana. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne. My wagon is ready and rolling away. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-going away. I'm leaving Cheyenne, I'm off to Montana. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. So seat yourself by me, and long as I stay, I'm leaving Cheyenne, I'm off to Montana. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne. I'm leaving Cheyenne, I'm off to Montana. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne.
And now, here they are, Lum and Abner and Jimmy Wakely. All right, doggies, we're here, too.
Yeah, get down off your horse.
Yes, sir. Yeah, take your spurs off.
You know what, that song, Goodbye, Old Paint, you know where the guy got the idea?
Somebody'd made a paint remover, I guess.
No, they start racing in meat. Goodbye, Old Paint.
Oh, yeah.
And eating his horses.
Again?
But, Jimmy, you brought your pickbox along. Let's get along with some music here. Here's a request from one of the boys in the South Pacific wants to hear the Apache Trail.
I never knowed Lum could talk that Indian, did you?
I didn't either. You know, I think he's got Indian blood in him.
I guess I have. I can say Apache.
You might have. He looks a lot like an Indian runner duck. Sort of an old trail hand, you can see.
This is for Lum and for all the fellers. Apache Trail. Here we go, fellers.
Apache Trail, you're calling me to come home. Across the rolling prairie, where I used to roam, there's a sweetheart waiting with
Granny, that's mighty fine going, Jimmy.
Yes, it
You
is.
boys are improving right along.
You think we'll get along, Lum?
Yeah, here's a request for a song called When the Last Train Leaves for Home. That puts me in mind of down home there when they used to come down from Fort Smith.
What happened to that last train that went down there, Lum?
Well, they used to go up there Saturday morning and shop all day and come back Saturday night on the train. They're all tired and sleepy, you know, and the conductor used to go through the train and holler, "All out for Polk County, don't forget your shoes and your grapes."
I'll never forget the one that come through Rosedale once. Rosedale, Oklahoma. The train went down
Does that train
one week.
go through there?
Sure, it used to. It'd go down one week and come back the next. So one week it went down and it started back and somebody had lifted the track.
Stole it?
Stole the track.
I'll be
for
doggone.
goodness sake.
Train had to go back through Seminole. So here we go, boys. When that last train leaves for home.
When the last train leaves for home, you won't find me hanging around no more. When the last train comes along, it's gonna mend the heart that's sore. Just hear that whistle blow, watch that black smoke flow, and no longer will I roam. When the last train leaves for home, hear that engine moan. I love every groan. Hey, conductor, listen here. I've got my ticket now. Just hear that whistle blow, watch that black smoke flow, and no longer will I roam when the last train leaves for home.
Well, Granny, that sound like a train,
Yeah,
don't it?
it did.
Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Here we go.
Granny, you ought to have been a whistle instead of a man.
Yeah, they could use you down home there. You might get a job.
Hi, Granny's, I love to ride on the train.
You're not
Do
the
you, Lum?
whistler and his dog, are you?
Now, wait a minute, Abner. I got a letter from one of the boys out there in the South Pacific, and he said, "Jimmy, can you whistle?" I bet you really can, because you're not much of a singer.
Well, you've got something there, too.
I still don't know whether you can whistle or not. The boy's right up to there. Don't you sing anymore, Jim?
Oh, sure, I sing some more. Let's all get real low down here and think of a campfire right out on the prairie and a bunch of cowboys sitting around with guitars on their laps and horses bedded down all around.
Horses in their laps?
No, horses in their laps and guitars. What do you got me doing,
Well, go
boys?
on, sing.
Prairie
Guitar
camp-
staked out and the horses in their laps.
That's right, prairie campfire with
Nothing
all the
prettier than a
rattlesnakes.
nice tune out of a horsehair.
That's right, let's go.
Strumming their horsehair tails with the campfire prairie.
Sitting around on the campfire.
Yeah.
Prairie campfire, shine on through the night. Prairie campfire, we
Granny, there's somebody's bulldog this one.
Huh?
Says, I'll never let you go, little darling.
Well, he just saw what he wanted, and he just ain't going to turn loose.
I know it. I
That's
don't
one
blame
way to
you.
hold him.
I wrote this, and I dedicated it to all the boys who just won't never turn loose when they see that gal. They just don't know to never let her get out of their sight anymore.
Well, let's hear
Did
it.
you write this, sure enough, Jim?
Yeah.
Is this your tune?
It's my own composition.
Dog it, I'd give $10 to hear this. This I want to hear.
Let's go.
You say we've reached the hour of parting. You say our dream of love is gone. But I could never live without you. So please don't leave me all alone. I'll never let you go, little darling. I'm sorry that I made you cry. I'll never let you go, little darling. So please don't try to say goodbye. The stars would tumble down beside me. The moon would hang its head and cry. My arms would never hold another if you should ever say goodbye. I'll never let you go, little darling. I love you till the day I die. I'll never let you go, little darling. So please don't try to say goodbye.
Well, that's all the time we got now, fellas. We'll be seeing you again soon with some more Western and hillbilly music on Melody Roundup.
Amen.
So it's so long from Lum.
And Abner.
And Jimmy Wakely.
Apache Trail, you're calling me to come home across the rolling prairie where I used to roam.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Sweetheart waiting with a love so true. Apache Trail, you're calling me to you.
Soldiers, sailors, and Marines, come along now to Melody Roundup. And here we are again, partners, with another Melody Roundup. More of your favorite songs of the West, roped and branded by your favorite musical ranch hands. And back on hand here once again to act as foreman of the Roundup are your two old friends, Lum and Abner.
Granny, thank you, Lou.
Yeah, which one of us is a foreman, Lum?
Well, you be the foreman today.
All right, dog it, I'll be it. And I can boss you around, huh?
Boss me around. I don't even care. I'm in awful good humor today.
All right.
Mr. Edwards, Mr. Lum Edwards, you tell the fellers what the next tune's going to be.
Oh, I have to tell 'em.
Well, I don't do no work. I'm the foreman. I just sit here and pick 'em out. There's a tune I picked out. Tell 'em what we're going to play.
Blue Ridge Mountain Trail?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, this is Jimmy Wakely and his trio. All right, fellas, let's start right out with Blue Ridge Mountain Trail.
On a Blue Ridge Mountain Trail, in the hills so far away, she's a-waiting there, my love so fair, on a Blue Ridge Mountain Trail. Far away, far away, oh, I left her in the mountains far away, far away, far away, oh, the mountains are a-calling me today. On a Blue Ridge Mountain Trail, in the hills so far away, she's a-waiting there, my love so fair, on a Blue Ridge Mountain Trail. Far away, far away, oh, I left her in the mountains far away, far away, far away, oh, the mountains are a-calling me today.
Yeah, Granny, that's fine, fellas. That was Jimmy Wakely and his trio playing and singing Blue Ridge Mountain Trail.
That's a dandy. I
I'm
love
going to
it.
dedicate that to Private Hoyt McConnell, a Virginia boy, now somewhere in the Pacific.
Virginia?
Yeah?
Hi, doggies, wait a minute. Listen here, fellers. Being I'm sort of the straw boss or foreman of this here tune rustling we're doing here tonight, I just want to tell any of you fellers, now don't let that Virginia get ahead of you. We want all you boys to write in and say what state you're from, and then we're going to play your favorite tune of that state. One of these nights we're going to have a whole program on tunes about Arkansas and another on tunes about Missouri. So if you're from any of them states, the 48 states of the United States, write and say what state you're from and tell us what tune you want to hear, and I, doggies, we'll get it on that state night for you.
Well, Granny, that was an uncommonly good speech you made there.
Well, I'm pretty good at this, you know.
Yes,
I
you
know
are.
stump speaking. I run for office one
You're a
time.
good out loud talker.
Yes, I am. I'm just about as good as they come, I reckon, for a little feller. Now, what was that tune the boys said they was going to play next long?
Well, you taking up so much time there, Abner. If it ain't too late, I'd love for him to play Too Late.
Too late to ask forgiveness. Too late for me to cry. She's gone, she left this morning. And this is how she said goodbye. Upon my pillow was a letter. It said, I still don't want to go. But if you don't change your way of living, may God have mercy on your soul. You know I love you as no other, but you have played around too long. Goodbye, good luck, and don't forget me, though I will be a long time gone. Too late, my heart keeps crying. I should have known she'd gone away. good luck and don't forget me. Though I will be a long time gone. Too late, my heart keeps crying. I should have known she'd go away. Too late, 'cause now I'll have to suffer. It always seems to end that way.
Granny, that's mighty fine going, fellas. You know, that Jimmy Wakely is one of the healthiest looking guys I ever seen. I bound you he's raised on buttermilk.
He must have been. He sure does look like it. Them vitamins ought to be taking him's what they ought to be doing.
Cut him up and make vitamin tablets out of
Well,
it.
you could do it, yeah.
Well, let's get on with that program.
Yeah, let's go, gotta hurry.
All right, Jimmy, you fellas know when it's roundup time in Texas?
Yeah, that's a good one. Roundup time in Texas. Wait a minute, though, I got something here. I want to dedicate that one.
Go ahead, dedicate it.
I told the boys to write in there from what state they're from, and here's one right here. Old Red Dog Snyder, Navy 131. He's read in, and that's a tune he wants, and we're going to play it for him.
Red Dog Snyder?
Yeah, he said he got that name. He said that red come from being red-headed. Now, where the dog come from, I don't know. I don't know where that come from. But anyway, we're going to play this one for old Red Dog Snyder. When it's roundup time in Texas. Turn her loose, boys. Let the chute open.
When it's roundup time in Texas and the bloom is on the sage, then I long to be in Texas, back a-riding on the range, just to smell the bacon frying when it's sizzling in the pan. Hear the breakfast horn in the early morn, drink my coffee from a can, just a-riding, rockin', roping, herding cattle all day long, just swaying, sweating, swearing, listen to a cowboy song. How to beckon, and I reckon I would work for anyway, just to be free again when the bloom is on the sage. To some folks there's a spot that lives forever, deep down within their fondest memory. Though I have been a roamer, I have never found any place that I had rather be. When it's roundup time in Texas and the bloom is on the sage, then I long to be in Texas, back a-riding on the range, just smell the bacon frying when it's sizzling in the pan. Hear the breakfast horn in the early morn, drink my coffee from a can, just a-riding, rockin', roping, herding cattle all day long, just swaying, sweating, swearing, listen to a cowboy song. How to beckon, and I reckon I would work for anyway, just to be free again when the bloom is on the sage.
All right, Granny, there he is, an uncommonly pretty tune. I love it.
Yeah, that's a dandy, fellers. That is a dandy. If ever I heard one. Hope you like that, Red.
That was Jimmy Wakely and his trio singing When It's Roundup Time in Texas.
Lon, we just done that one.
I say that was what that was
Yes,
we
sir.
just played.
That is what it was. Roundup time in Texas. Yes,
Well, we got another one here. We got a request for this one, too. Bells of Old San Juan.
Oh, that's a dandy. I'll shake a foot to that.
Hear them ringing, hear them singing, the bells of old San Juan. Through the twilight, purple skylight, all so sad and wan. Though I'm leaving, don't be grieving, I'll return for long. I'll think of you, my darling, and the bells of old San Juan. The bells of old San Juan, through the twilight, purple skylight, fall so sad and wan. Though I'm leaving, don't be grieving, I'll return for long. I'll think of you, my darling, and the bells of old San Juan.
Well, that's about all we have time for this session, men. But before we go, I'd like to remind you once again that we're waiting to answer any requests you might have.
Amen.
So for any songs you'd like to hear on Melody Roundup, just drop a note to Melody Roundup, care of Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Till we see you all soon again, best wishes and lots of luck from Lum and Abner.
Melody Roundup is a presentation of the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Servicemen and women, come along now to Melody Roundup. Yes, gang, it's your Melody Roundup, and the old corral's about to bust out here with the crooning and strumming of none other than Jimmy Wakely. The program notes will be wrangled by your Roundup regulars, Lum and Abner, who are hitching up to the post right now. And while they amble over here, let's have Jimmy hop in the saddle and round up about 64 bars of one of your favorite requests.
Riding down to Santa Fe, just beyond the mountains and across the way. See that sun sing low in the west, o'er the land I love in the best. Here we go, my old pinto, gotta see a preacher about a gal. So let's burn that field and yonder we'll go, riding down to Santa Fe, hey, riding down to Santa Fe. Riding down to Santa Fe, just beyond the mountains and across the way. See that sun hang low in the west, o'er the land I'm loving the best. Here we go, my old pinto, gotta see a preacher about a gal. So let's burn the trail and yonder we'll go, riding down to Santa Fe. Out Albuquerque, riding down to Santa Fe.
Nice tune wrangling, partner. By yodel description of what's going on in the middle of the corral, Melody Roundup's program annotators, Lum and Abner.
Yo. What did he call us?
Yodeling something.
I don't like that name. Smile when you say that, Bud. I'm a little rugged tonight.
That was riding down to Santa Fe.
That's a good way to get there. I walked it once. That's a hard way. I'll tell you that right now.
Let's
On
get-
your hands.
Jimmy Wakely over here.
Oh, yeah. Come over here, Jimmy.
All right, say, Abner, what's Lum trying to do here? Is he trying to beat me out of my job by doing the yodeling here?
Well, he would
I
for
could
a
do
little
it.
nothing.
He's a very handsome feller. I mean, he starts yodeling.
Just
Well,
professional ethics keeps me from yodeling.
Yeah,
What do you
he's a
mean?
pretty good hog caller, you know.
he is, huh?
Yeah, he used to be.
That was mighty nice riding on that tune there, Jimmy.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Could you dance to it?
I could dance to anything.
Oh, you can, huh?
You'll hold somebody while they dance anyway.
That's right. Step on their feet.
We got a request here, Jimmy. I just wondered if you could play it first. When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again.
Sure can, Lum. That's one of my favorite tunes, and I understand that's one of the favorite tunes of all the boys that tune in this show, is When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold.
Yeah, well, who request? You can read, Lum. That's a letter.
Well, there's Seaman Third Class Stelter Tony Wright at APO 650, Hillbilly Lumen Royals, Navy, Corporal Bill Schnepp, APO 230.
Yeah, say, maybe you can help us something with something here, Jimmy. What is a hillbilly?
A hillbilly?
Yeah.
That is a city boy who has a guitar.
That's what I want to know. I've heard of them. I've never seen one.
There it is,
boys.
boys.
What they're like.
When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold.
Well, turn it.
When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back in my arms to stay. Memories that linger in my heart, memories that make my heart grow cold, but someday they'll live again, sweetheart, and my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back in my arms to stay. Back in my arms to stay.
Hi, Grannies, that's mighty pretty, Jimmy.
Oh,
You've
thank
got
you,
an
Lum.
uncommonly pretty alto voice.
You
About
think
the
so?
prettiest thing I ever said on it.
Well,
And what I like about your singing, you sing by main strength.
Oh,
too.
you do. And you're smart with your singing. I noticed that. You get a sort of a bar or two ahead of the rest of them so you can be heard better. That's smart going.
I'll let you stand out, you know. I mean,
Grannies, you've got strength there, too. You endurance.
oh, sure.
You
Well,
went clean through that song, and you still had strength enough there on the home stretch to make the dust fly.
well, the point is, if you all sing in the same key, it don't sound like it's a bigger band, you know.
Yeah, that's
Well, you
right.
sound
Get
like a
'em
big one.
out.
Yeah, it sounds, you know, like a bunch of dogs over behind the mountain somewhere. If they all bark together, it sounds like one dog, but you know how they do. They get over behind the mountain, it sounds like a group.
Oh, they string out.
It did
sure.
sound sort of like a bunch of dogs barking, come to think about it.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought
wait
that
a
when you
minute.
got into that one, I thought you just hit the head of the holler there. Sound just
Yeah.
like them bringing him in home.
So we had him treed, huh?
I started to saddle up and take in after you, and then I happened to notice I didn't have a horse with me. That's one reason I didn't.
You
It's
couldn't
hard
have
to saddle one when you ain't got it, you
That's
know?
right. Of course, you could throw a saddle on Lum, you know. After all.
Yeah. I don't know, though. It'd take me all night to get over there. He'll jump out Monday if you don't watch it.
I'm pretty
steady.
fast with the tack on.
Yeah. You know, you played that guitar uncommonly well, too.
Yeah,
But
huh?
now, Jimmy, I don't like to butt into your business, but 3 more strings on there would help you.
Well, our baling wire string I had on there
No, that sounded all right.
sounds all right for bass, huh?
Yeah?
Fine.
Sounds all right to me.
Well, let's try that on this other number. Lum, why don't you make a dedication here?
Well, I was going to if I ever got a chance to talk. Swan, you fellas are gabby.
Dedication.
There's some letters here. Here's one from Sergeant Salty Vincent, APO 637, and Seaman First Class Bob Ice, Navy 525. He wants more hillbilly tunes.
Hooray for him. More
My
hillbillies.
dog is this hound.
We're in business.
What's
Let's
a
go.
good
What are you going to sing?
I'm thinking to... Wait a minute. Have we done I'm thinking to... of Blue Eyes?
No, not
we
in the
haven't.
last 4 or 5
Well, fine.
years.
We had planned to do that on this program, so let's do I'm thinking tonight of my Blue Eyes.
Think of anything you want to. Just play something.
Let her go.
Would be better for us both had we never in this wide wicked world had never met. For the pleasure we've both seen together, I am sure, love, I'll never forget. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, who is sailing for over the sea. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, and I wonder if she ever thinks of me. When the cold, cold ground shall enclose me, will you come, dear, and shed just one tear? Will you say to the strangers around you, a poor heart you have broken lies here? Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, who is sailing for over the sea. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, and I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
Jimmy, come on over here. I want to hear you talk some more.
Yeah.
What, generally, these fellas that come in here with these bands, they don't come up and talk to us like you do. You're an awful friendly fella.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And most of these fellers is country fellers that come down here, and I know you're a city feller.
Oh, sure. I'm a city guy.
Where are you from anyway, Jimmy?
Cove, Arkansas.
I knowed he was from town. I know it.
I lived in town.
Yeah, you did. I
Yeah.
can tell that.
We ain't got much time, Jimmy. I just wonder if you got a tune picked out for your last number.
Why, sure. How about this very beautiful number here, which old Al Slowey and Foy Willing and I sing together, The End of the Trail.
Here's the end of the trail, old timer. Where do we go from here? Here's the end of the trail, old timer. The last mile will soon disappear. The crossroads lay yonder before us. You'll have your way, and I'll have mine. Here's the end of the trail, old timer. But please don't leave me behind.
I reckon that's about all the time we got for now, folks. Me and Abner will be roving your way again soon with another saddlebag full of sagebrush sonatas.
Is that Frank's brother, Sagebrush?
Sonata, yeah. So if you got any special requests you want to hear, just write to us and we'll get Jimmy Wakely to wrangle them at you. Address Melody Roundup, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Until the next time, it's so long from Lum
And Abner.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.